Not sure how you found this video, but as a new dad, I've been doing a lot of research into ways to transport a baby and a newborn via a bicycle, and also how to kind of do some long hiking and off-road walking. And I didn't really feel like a carrier or a pouch was going to be the right solution. I stumbled across the Thule, I'm not sure how to pronounce it, Chariot, and it looked pretty awesome, but I was unable to really find any relevant European or at least English spoken content about the Chariot. And it's quite expensive, and so I was kind of unsure whether to go ahead with the purchase. Typically I like to watch an unboxing video, see some content of what's in the packaging, what to expect, but because I couldn't find anything and I've decided to make the purchase myself, I thought I would just go ahead and record my own unboxing video. Just in case there's someone else like me out there looking to make that decision. Here's some video footage. A couple of things just to comment on. I think this Chariot, you can see it in the background here, I actually started to open it already and then made a spontaneous decision to record this video. The Chariot comes in 3 different models: the Light, the Cross and the Sport. And it seems like getting hold of the Cross in the UK is quite challenging, but it's the only model that's available. But I actually noticed that there's a Sport model available in some European countries. So the item I actually have here was purchased in Germany and shipped over and just arrived today. So as I said, I started unboxing it. I'm going to record a little time lapse of everything coming out and then show it being fitted to a bike and maybe gather some other footage or some other videos as this product trial progresses. Now that you've watched the time lapse of me building it, there's just a couple of things I thought I'd point out. Primarily the reason why I bought the Sport model, and also a couple of other observations. So one thing I noticed when I was comparing the Sport model is, first of all, that you have a built-in brake kit. So you can see on the handlebar here, I can twist this and it's got a disc brake fitted down here. With the Cross model, I believe it's possible to buy an additional brake as an optional extra, but if you look at the brake that you're buying, it's not a disc brake. Not really sure if you need a disc brake on a child jogging pram, but still something worth mentioning. The other piece here is that the sides are actually removable on the Sport model, so it becomes like a mesh through, but you can keep it on for waterproof and for heat purposes. That is not a feature of the Cross or the Light. So the kit does come with a key, and I have the ability to lock this wheel and this bike pin onto the pushchair, and also another key which would be used to lock the actual pushchair to a bike. So if you are worried about theft, I'm sure that it's probably quite easy to break through these small locks, but it at least means that no one can just quickly run off with it without putting some effort. Actually, there's the suspension option. So if I clip this switch down here, I can have it very springy, but I can move the suspension clip up, and by switching it to the max, it will make the suspension much harder. According to the instructions, when you have a younger, lighter child, you should have it on the minimum, and when you have like a slightly older, heavier child, you can move the suspension a bit more. So there's just one last thing to share as part of the unboxing, and that's the way that you would attach the Chariot to a bike. So in the box, you'll receive a device that looks like this, which is connected to your bike, along with an extended quick release axle. So this assumes that you've got a pretty standard 135mm rear quick release wheel on your bike. You've removed the quick release axle, insert this little axle holder, put the new axle through your bike and tighten it up. I have noticed that Thule they sell additional axles. If you've got a downhill bike or a through axle or a cyclocross or something that doesn't use standard quick release, you can buy an additional extra. I think they're quite expensive, like 40 or 50 pounds. So definitely something to consider. I do feel that slowly you buy this Chariot and then you've got lots of extra accessories to buy. But after you've installed this on your bike, you'll notice that this has a little ball on the end of it. The ball slots through the end and it acts like a CV joint almost on a car. It can rotate freely inside this gap, and then this pin can go through, and if you use the key you can unlock it, put the pin through, and that would lock the Chariot to your bike. I think that's pretty much everything I have to share as part of this unboxing video. So yeah, if you've got any questions or any feedback, please feel free to add comments to the channel. But anyway, thanks for your time.